everyone. Happy afternoon, reset, refresh. So, just to really prove that you can be in your work attire as you're doing these stretches, poses, I am now in a dress and I have my heels on. So, I just want to show you how you can do these exercises in just what you're wearing. 5 to 10 minutes is all you need. So we're going to start with, you can use the back of your chair or you can use a desk. This isn't a desk, but simulating a desk. But I'm going to use the chair. So just allowing your hand to be on something, and we're going to do hip circles. So bringing our left knee up and then over to the side, back and forward. So really moving into that hip joint. Making sure that you breathe. When you come up, your leg is at a 90-degree angle. When you go to the side, you want to keep that 90-degree angle. And then when you come back also, trying to keep that 90-degree angle. So really working into that hip joint. If you remember, we're moving the synovial fluid through these joints, and it's so great to do this daily. Maybe not necessarily this exact hip circle, but working into your hips. So now we're going to do the other side, bringing your chair on the other side, or maybe switching your hands of your desk, and then we'll do the other side. So again, leg is up at a 90-degree angle, making sure that the chair is against something, especially if it rolls, so that you can really be fully supported by the back of the chair. So up, to the side, back, and forward. So again, working into that right hip joint this time. This hand on your chair is helping you to keep your balance. Your other hand can be on your hip or wherever feels most comfortable for you. Remembering your breath as you're doing this. We'll do one more circle and then bringing that foot down. So now we're going to do ankle circles. So circling that ankle in one direction, feeling supported by your desk or the back of your chair, and then circling that ankle in the opposite direction, and then coming to the other leg, circling that ankle in one direction, and then going in the other direction. You might hear some snap, crackle, pops, and then bringing that foot down. We'll also do wrist circles. So we're typing all day. We really need to bring that synovial fluid through our wrists too, because our hands are moving, but our wrists aren't really moving as much. So really bringing the synovial fluid into your joints. And this also really works out your forearm too. So it helps with avoiding things like carpal tunnel syndrome, and going the opposite direction. And then we'll bring our hands out. We'll point our fingers down. We'll keep our left hand where it is and use our right hand to really push our palm closer to us. Breathing here. Really feeling that in your forearm and in your wrist. And then you'll flip your palm up and again, push against those fingers. Trying to push those fingers towards your forearm. Arm is straight, so left arm is straight, but you're relaxing your shoulders. So basically you're looking like this, breathing here. And then let's do the other hand. So right hand, palm comes down. You'll use your left hand to push against those fingers, keeping the right arm straight. And then flipping that palm up and pushing against the fingers once more. Again, keeping that right arm straight. And breathing here. And then shaking it out. So now we're going to do a pose called chair pose. So I'll show you what that is. So I'm going to turn to the side so you can really see me. So basically your feet are hip width apart, and then you're going to bend your knees, slight tuck to your tailbone as you come down. However far you feel is necessary, you have a slight hinge to your hips, and you can bring your hands forward or you can bring them up above you so that your arms are in line with your head. So this is chair pose. You're going to breathe for one more moment here. And then you're going to straighten your legs, arms come up, stay up to the sky. And then you're going to hinge at your hips and come over your legs, coming into a forward fold position. Then you're going to inhale halfway lift, so drawing your hands up your shins. Torso is parallel to the ground. Your gaze is down towards the ground. And then you're going to come back down into your forward fold. You're going to bend your knees and you're going to lift your arms forward or up to the sky once more. Then you're going to inhale, straighten your legs, arms still up to the sky. Then you're going to hinge at your hips, coming over your legs, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, drawing those hands up to your shins. Torso is parallel to the floor. Exhale, back down, forward fold. Bending your knees, lifting those arms straight forward or up above your head, coming into your chair pose. We'll do this one more time. Inhale, straightening your legs, arms are up to the sky. Hinging at your hips, forward fold. Inhale, drawing your hands up to your shins, torso parallel to the ground. Exhale, back down, forward fold. Bending your knees, reaching those arms forward, coming into your chair pose. Arms can be up to the sky again. And then inhale, straightening those legs. This time arms come down to your sides. So bringing a little bit of movement into your body midway during the day is really great, especially if we are sitting at our desk all day, just typing away. Our shoulders are kind of drawn together towards the front of our chest, and we're kind of like restricting our chest. So one more last pose that we're going to do is opening up that chest. So we'll do that by feet are hip width apart. You're going to reach your arms out and really draw those hands behind you, trying to reach them together, knowing that they're not going to touch. But by doing that, you're really opening up your chest and reversing the hunch that we get when we are over our desk. Nice deep inhale. Your gaze can come up towards the ceiling. And then exhale, hug ourselves and round your back. Inhale. Nice. Shining of the chest up towards the ceiling or maybe straight forward. Really feeling those arms trying to reach each other behind you. And then we're going to round our back once more, hugging ourselves. And then one more time, really opening those arms, reaching them behind you, shining that chest forward, feeling the stretch in your chest, breathing here, and then bending your elbows, bringing your hands to your chest, slight tuck to your tailbone, and that's it. We're done. I hope you feel a little bit better. Ideally, these kinds of moves you might want to do before you start to eat, because it really, the more you move your body, the more your digestive fire starts to ignite. So now, if you haven't eaten, your body is ready to digest your food. So I hope you have a great rest of your day. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, I encourage you to subscribe to my channel. And if I get 50 subscribers, then I can start to do these videos live and hopefully do some videos that are longer, especially during the end of the day. It's really great to just like settle your body, bring a little movement into your body after a day of sitting. So if you would like to see some of that stuff, subscribe so that I'm able to do more live videos, and also hit the notifications so that when these videos come live, you're able to know and be able to do them. So again, I hope you're enjoying this channel so far. If you are, subscribe and sign up for the notifications. Otherwise, I hope to see you again soon. Bye.